Today is World Water Day, and the drought outlook for Summit and Colorado is grim. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93. First, we just had the busiest weekend of winter on I-70 through Summit. More than 148,000 vehicles passed through both sides of the Eisenhower Tunnel Friday through Sunday. That's up 10% compared to the previous record holder over New Year's weekend, up 153% compared to last weekend when I-70 closed twice for whiteouts, and up 262% over the same weekend last year, the first of the Great Chairlift Shutdown. Average daily traffic this weekend was 49,435 cars. That's the most since August 2020, 32% higher than daily average so far this season. A UPS truck got smashed up this morning in a single vehicle crash on eastbound I-70 between Frisco and Silverthorne. Authorities confirm no serious injuries. Summit Daily readers in Breckenridge this morning found a strange insert in their papers, a single printed sheet with images of George Floyd, a woman and her dog, and a graph on race and U.S. jail populations. Most of those inserts were found in news boxes at the Justice Center. Summit Sheriff is investigating. The inserts were not authorized by the Summit Daily. Longtime Vail Resorts executive John Buhler is retiring. Buhler made the announcement today in an email to his staff at Breckenridge, where he has been COO for the past 6 years. He was COO at Keystone 5 years before that and came to Colorado in 1994 as ski school manager at Breck. His last day is June 4th. Vail is searching now for a replacement. Today is World Water Day from the United Nations, bringing awareness to the changing state of water worldwide. UN data shows 4 billion people suffer a severe water shortage at least 1 month a year, and 1.6 billion live without regular access to clean water. That is nearly 1 in 4 humans on Earth. In the U.S., the National Weather Service predicts nearly one-half the nation will suffer drought this spring and early summer. Forecasters expect the worst since 2013, affecting 74 million people, including all of Colorado, Utah, Nevada, New Mexico, and Arizona. The La Niña cycle and spotty snowfall are partly to blame. Local snowpack today is 10% below average. Statewide, it's down 17%. The Colorado Barbecue Challenge is not returning to Frisco this June for a second straight year, and that's raising an odd dilemma. How do you shrink a signature event? Vanessa Agee with the town.
Everything seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's an interesting exercise to see what it means for something to get smaller. And how does that impact the experience for whatever it is? I'm interested to see what we can do with that.
Local pitmaster Del Anderson supports a smaller festival, but he knows this one, it's bigger than Frisco.
It's just not a Frisco event, that it's really a giant Summit County coming out from winter party. It could become like the spring fling. Everybody could come out and take off their parkas.
Barbecue festivals will still happen elsewhere this summer, including Lake City near Montrose and Greeley. Winter Park is the latest resort to ditch ski reservations. Starting today, Icon and Winter Park pass holders do not need a reservation to ride at the resort or at Mary Jane. Last week, Copper Mountain lifted parking reservations for the free Alpine lot. Paid Village lots are still reserved. Also last week, Vail Resorts announced it will not impose reservations next ski season. Until then, they are required at Breckenridge, Keystone, and all Vail properties. In sports, CU Buffs basketball plays Florida State tonight at 5:45. The Avalanche face the Coyotes at 8. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, Japan's Yuto Tatsuka capped his season with the men's snowboard halfpipe title at the U.S. Grand Prix in Aspen yesterday. Team USA's Chloe Kim won the women's crown to stay undefeated this season. Crested Butte's Erin Blunk won the ski title just months after suffering a nearly season-ending injury. Canada's Rachel Carker won the women's ski event. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93.